Hello there, you faithful few.
And welcome back to DMS Adventures,
where the videos are boring, but we keep on recording.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you faithful few. Camp Chronicle number 11 is now underway. I'm always excited to bring you faithful few to a new location, and that is indeed what is going on. We are at a state park that we have never been at before here in Indiana, called Charlestown State Park.
Charlestown? We're going to Charlestown?
This is on the Ohio River, right between Madison, Indiana, which is where Clifty Falls is, and Louisville, Kentucky. We've got camp set up, and I'm just making my way up here to the check-in location to get some firewood for tonight. Got the firewood, but we may have some issues here because it is very windy. We'll have to keep the fire kind of low because we're also kind of set up close to the fire ring. So not the best setup, but we'll make it work. The only reason we really need a fire tonight is because we're going to cook some hot dogs on it. Thank goodness. We've got some big rigs here, but there are a couple fellow tent campers. I left the Rugged Mountain siblings back at the campsite to hold down the fort, and they may be making their own video this weekend, which is exciting to me, but more on that later. Welcome to camp for Camp Chronicle number 11. We've got about 75, upper 70s for temperature right now. Like I said, very blustery, kind of overcasty, but beautiful sky over there with the sun playing with the clouds. Pretty cool looking. Got the DMS Adventurewear canopy, rocking it again. Sufficiently tied down for the wind. Of course, the Gazelle and Rugged Mountain siblings. Mountain Sis doing some homework. Rugged Mountain Mister getting our fire ready.
Yeah, I smell fire.
All right, cue the game show music. It's time to play. What did we forget? Forgot to bring the pancakes, the mini pancakes that we put in the skillet and warm up for a nice, easy, tasty breakfast. I brought the whipped cream. I brought the chocolate. We brought raspberries for it, and yeah, forgot to grab it. Told you it's a little windy. We were trying to just do a kind of small one that kind of stayed down low, and yeah, it's not working too well. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Well, you faithful few, we finished up our dinner. Had some hot dogs and some chips. Always tasty on a fire. It is a Friday, so you know what that means. Rugged Mountain siblings are getting their Friday night fun on their electronics. I just thought I'd go for a nice walk around these campgrounds here and have a quick chat with you faithful few. These are the Charlestown State Park campgrounds, and apparently this area or loop over here is still closed for the season. Just had a fairly pretty sunset take place over yonder. We've got some absolutely gorgeous weather today. It is probably in the mid 60s right now. You can see sun's sort of out, just some wispy thin cloud cover we got going on. Should only get down to like 60 tonight. Tomorrow, supposed to be in the mid 70s and probably overcast the entire day. However, around 1 a.m. Saturday night going into Sunday, we are expecting a fair amount of rain. Not something that's uncommon when you're out enjoying the outdoors. So I'm just going to take a nice walk here, probably head back and get a small fire going. Again, still pretty breezy, and then just relax. And of course, we'll round out the night in the Gazelle T8 with a movie. This is Camp Chronicle number 11. You faithful few know the routine by now. morning, you faithful few. Welcome to day 2, Camp Chronicle number 11. It is exactly 8:30 in the morning. Still beautiful morning. A little bit of sunshine, mostly cloudy. Slept pretty okay, just not particularly long. We finished a movie at about 2 a.m. and then got to sleep, and by about 7 o'clock it ended up being pretty bright outside and pretty noisy with the sounds of nature.
Tweet, tweet, chirp, chirp, I'm a little birdie.
So I went ahead and got up because I had a plan to rectify the problem of not bringing our pancakes with us. There's a McDonald's a mere 2.1 miles from here. So switching the bodega over to the Jackery, getting this unplugged from the truck so that I can take off. The Rugger Mountain siblings are still sleeping, so let's head out. I had one more stop to make. We had to pick up some trash bags, and then Rugger Mountain's sister forgot hand sanitizer. Got our breakfast, time to head back to the campsite. First out of bed is Rugger Mountain Mister. Well, I've got McDonald's pancakes. You know, you faithful few, it makes zero difference whether you've done this 100 times or not. Still forget the most essential things. Turns out I forgot a propane canister for the JetBoil Genesis. And I was just gonna warm up our sausage links, but luckily, Mister wanted to start a fire for entertainment, he said. I don't know if that's good or a bad thing. But since he was getting that fire going, just went ahead and warmed him up here over the fire.
Yummy.
And Rugger Mountain's sister finally got up.
Not much later than I usually get up.
Well, that's not saying much. Check it out, you faithful few, brand new Ultras. These are the Lone Peak 9s. They're my third pair of Ultras. I wish I could say I got them on sale. Tell you what, if that sun stays out, it's gonna get hot. All right, so here is the agenda for today. We have got 4 trails that we're gonna knock out today for a total of 6.7 miles. And trail number 1 is right here in the campground, and it is just a 1.2 mile loop to an overlook of the 14-mile river. The Rugger Mountain siblings have a new toy, a DJI Action 5 camera. And why would they get a DJI Action 5 camera, you may ask? Well, we have a epic adventure coming up here this summer, and Rugger Mountain's sister wanted the camera. And after a whole lot of looking around for the quality, the versatility, and everything that you can do with an action camera, it just made the most sense from getting, you know, an actual camera with some good features, you know, DSLR or something fancy. This is super compact. It's the DJI environment, you know, so the DJI Mic 2s work with it wirelessly. Like right now, I got one of the mics hooked up to me in the lab, and the other one is connected to the Action 5. So maybe you can be looking forward to some content from the Rugger Mountain siblings. So right now I'm wearing the Waymark Evolve backpack, just kind of using this day pack, have our rain gear in here and stuff. But I put the Osmo Pocket 3 adapter onto the strap, and right now I'm totally hands-free. Let me know if the video is too jittery. Rocky Mountain siblings ran ahead. They are up there waiting on me at the overlook. Let's go check it out. Whoa. I believe this is called 14 Mile Creek. I don't think it's classified as a river, but this goes down and dumps into the Ohio, just a little ways that away.
There's a cute little chipmunk.
I got a shout out to the friend of the channel.
Let's go. See ya.
I don't think Mr. Carl would run away that quickly though. So right here we have an Army Corps of Engineer surveying marker. And what this is for is a surveyor can come up here with their pole and a transit and they can stick it here and they know precisely what this elevation is above sea level. Super cool. Just came up out of that valley. That was way more difficult than it should have been, especially without a real pack on. But I did finally catch sight of the Rocky Mountain siblings. All right, so there we've completed the loop. And now back to the spur trail up to the campground. Easy peasy. Watch has us at 1.04 miles. So either the map is off or my watch is off. I think both are equally likely. All right, that knocks out trail 5, which is our first of 4 trails today. On to the second hike. Well, before we start hike number 2, we meant to go to the nature center. Well, we did go to the nature center. It's just closed on the weekends, so we weren't able to check that out, which we usually like to do at a new park. There are 19 dams along the Ohio River, which contribute to it being a lot deeper than it used to be. Apparently, you used to be able to walk across this, or wade across it in
Right here?
low water seasons. Oh yeah, see right here. During dry seasons, the water level of the Ohio River could be so low that people walked across the river. Pretty cool. So they've provided a cool little overlook here. Make sure my hat doesn't blow away. It is blustery. Yeah, so here's a case where I wanted to switch over to the phone to do some recording because I wanted to use the 10x zoom here. And so I got the Hollyland Lark hooked up here, and it is windy, but I got the dead kitten on. Hopefully that helps. So check it out. We are on the Ohio River and we are super close to Louisville, and you can tell by that massive bridge down there. Pretty sure that island has a name right there. And then across the waves there, we got Kentucky. Man, those houses seem precarious if it were to flood. Look about Mister's already down here checking it out, making some amazing content for you faithful few. This terrain here is very reminiscent of the Adventure hiking trail, which makes sense. We are in basically the same area. Interesting, some sort of foundation or something going on there. You imagine there'd be 2, but there are not. What do you think it is?
An old house, I think.
Pretty slick little feature here. Looks like a table rock there. It's kind of sitting up, just begging you to jump over to it and stand on it. Mister's thinking about it. It's a little bit of a long way down. I don't think you'd die, you'd just seriously maim yourself. We're up here on the ridge of Trail 6. Got the Ohio River out yonder down there, about 300 feet below us, maybe. We're just following a power line run. Come across a pretty awesome ravine with some moving water and a bridge. Okay, every time I put the camera away to like juice up the battery or something, come across something cool that I want to film. So yeah, this is a super pretty little area. We've got people coming up behind us though, so it's time to move on. I believe we have some sort of megalithic structure from the ancients down below. Oh my word.
It would be an adventure.
Still on trail 6, but we're down right near the river. See, we are in late March and the green is coming back. Maybe it's time to put together another video of hiking with Rugged Mountain Mister. Yeah. All right, nearing the end of Trail 6. We're actually here at a boat ramp to the Ohio if you were gonna, you know, launch a boat onto the Ohio River.
Nice one.
That's crazy, man.
I don't know why I put up with them.
Hey.
Alright, so that's the end of our second trail, Trail 6. And the next one is Trails 3 and 7 kind of combined.